Hey guys, getting you a little video of Lola. We are out at a trail. It's pretty open, but it's got some good distractions. Like we've got some horses over there. If you can see them. We've got people and bikers and dogs and all kinds of things barking at us. And I've seen some goats. Okay guys, good. So we're just letting her be a dog. But we want to make sure that we're giving her that freedom and getting control too. So we want to make sure that she can come back to us consistently. And so we're going to come up here. There's some other dogs. She sometimes just chooses to heel. She's getting a little tired, so she's like, I'll just do this. So I don't have to think. But yeah, we want to make sure that we can have that chaos and control all at the same time. And it's not like a natural thing for a dog, because it's easy for them to get out of control and have, you know, different states of mind, and it's hard for them to regain that impulse control through the chaos. So it looks like they put the dogs in the house, but there was like 10 dogs in this yard that were barking at us aggressively, and Lola ran up to it and was like, hey. And they were like, get out of here. And she's just so like innocent and friendly. She's like, oh, okay, sorry. But yeah, we'll come up to these goats and we'll work on some recall away from it. So a lot of complaints people have about like super friendly dogs, and we've seen this with Lola, is they'll just like run across the street to say hi to somebody, or they'll run up to a dog and actually put themselves in danger just because they're super happy-go-lucky. So I practice this stuff a lot because this takes a lot of trust on both parts. I need to be able to trust her, and she's got to be able to trust me that I'm going to follow through and that I've got the situation handled. So like there's been some not so nice dogs, and she's been a little bit like weary of it. And so I'm like, you know what? I got you. We're going to heal. We're going to down. I'm going to advocate for you, but you also have to pay attention to me. And that can be tricky when dogs have a little bit more of like a self-preservation mindset. And then she doesn't have that a ton, but occasionally when I've seen her get spooked by a dog that's being pretty nasty at the fence, she's like, oh, these goats, I want them to come up. They normally do. I don't want to like make people mad for messing with their animals. They're so cute. You guys just hanging out? I don't know, sometimes they come up here. Maybe they won't. We might not be able to catch a bunch of stuff on camera, but she's been, going up on, like my dogs do. They go up on the fence line, investigate, and then we do a recall. Come. Good job, Lola. Good. And then we put them in a down. Down. Good. So this stuff is where, this is when like it gets really awesome for dogs, because you can go hiking and, on biking trails and give that freedom, but make sure that we're keeping them safe, other people safe, other dogs safe. I mean, we don't want her just like run up to a biker and, the biker goes flying because she hits the front tire or something like that. I mean, I've seen, crazy stuff happen with dogs just because they don't know. They don't know any better. Okay, come on. Voodoo, this way. Good job. Good. So we want to make sure that we allow her to be a dog, have fun, but you got to check in with me. So in the beginning, I don't let her go more than maybe 15 feet. Like I kind of have a safety net here, because the farther away she goes, the harder it is for her to make the journey back. And so she's got to work up to that. Lola, come. Good job, girl. Good girl. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. She's like, am I supposed to heel? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Okay. Good job. It's been a little conflicting for me to release her, because she's like, that's all we do is heel and down and sit and place and wait at doors. What do you mean I can just go be an animal? And so right here, Lola, come. Good. So that's kind of my distance. It's hard to see on camera. Good girl. But I don't let her go super far. So I've got, this is about 10 feet. No, maybe even shorter. It's probably 8-foot line. And so if I'm not able to like run and get it, and I have a dog that's more like willing to just like run off and not come back, then, you know, we want to make sure that, you know, we're kind of keeping her close and practicing that. So she's actually checking back in with me pretty regularly, which is an awesome sign, because she's like, oh, hey, oh, Phoenix, you got a thing stuck in your paw. We've got these stinking goat heads. Yeah, here we go. Sorry, girl. I want to make sure, yeah, that we're letting her have that freedom, but she also is very aware of like, I'm going to ask you to do stuff, because right now we have distractions. They're pretty minimal though, compared to like an off-leash dog running towards us, or an actual biker, and we've had some of those. We've had people run around, we've had bikers. And so it's been good to, you know, if I see somebody up ahead, just call the dogs back to me and put them in a down or heel them past. It's a little bit easier with 3 dogs to put them in a down. So, but sometimes if it's just me and her, we'll just do healing. Pass. Voodoo, come. Good boy. Good job. Good. Down. So practicing that Voodoo down, and give him a little correction. Good boy. Practicing that down, without, you know, any kind of major distraction is going to be helpful for when there is. I mean, so many people just wait till the distraction presents itself, and then they're like, sit, heel, you know, do this. And it's like the dog's like, we never do that. So why would I do it when there's tons of distractions? Oh, beautiful, beautiful horses. Good job, girl. Now, if she were to break this down, I'm going to bring her all the way back to the same spot. We've been working on that a ton because she wants to run to me, especially with how much recall we've been practicing. And she's a little bit conflicted. Like, okay, if you go away from me, you're going to call me, right? And so we want to make sure that we're also releasing her from up close to help with that. Okay, Lola. Good job. Nice. So all these things we'll work on when I bring her home on Saturday. Lola, come. Voodoo, come. Good dogs. Come on, let's go. This good girl. Good boy, Boods. Lola, heel. And then when I do ask for a heel, I'm going to be pretty on top of her position off leash. And that way there's zero conflict. Like, now's the time to be obedient, and now's the time where you don't have to. I want to make sure that I'm being really, really aware that I'm not doing anything in the gray. Like, everything is black and white to her. Good job, girl. Because your obedience will become very lackluster if she's out of position. So she's a little bit out of position here. I'm going to do a little e-collar and turn into her, so she's maintaining that. Good girl. Nice. There you go. Nice girl. Yep. I like them tucked in, but I don't want them to crowd me where I can't turn left. So right there, Lola, heel. She's a little out of position. I'm just going to keep turning left until she fixes it. Good. A lot of people will stop and freeze up. Like, oh, the dog's not doing it. They don't know where to be. They do. They just need a little bit of help. And I'm just going to keep moving and maintaining that. Good job, girl. Yeah. Lola, down. Nice. Good job. Down. Oh, that scared me. That horse got after the other ones. So that's good too, like to see. Voodoo, come. Voodoo got a little like excited. Like, what are we doing? Voodoo, come. Voodoo, down. Voodoo, down. Good. Good. That if she gets spooked by something, that's okay. But I just reminded her verbally to down. Now, if she doesn't down, I'm going to correct her the second time, if that makes sense. So I'll give her a little bit of grace there. You got mad at the other horses for something. He told him off. That scared me, huh, girl? Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Yeah. See, he's bucking and it's so hard to catch on camera. Sorry, this camera work is not great, but they're getting after each other or something, and the dogs feel the intensity and the energy. Lola's like, I don't know what's happening. Come on, girl, let's go. So just walk it off. Same with any kind of stress. You just recover, move on, fix the downstay, and just walk, break up that stress, whatever they're feeling. So if there's like, dogs rushing the fence and she's really worried about it, we're just going to keep healing, or maybe we'll practice some recall. So that way we're just keeping stuff pretty the same and lighthearted for her through that intensity. Lola, come. Nice. Super good. Good girl.